Good morning, guys. So don't got much going on today. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms and rain. You see, got some gray clouds over here, so I decided to stay pretty close to home today. But I have a project I've been kind of putting on the back burner for the last little bit, and I think it's time, since I got the time today, we'll have a little go at it. So a lot of you have seen the my Cold Steel Trail Boss. Pretty decent axe for the money. It performs quite well. The only trouble with, I find, a lot of Cold Steel products is when you get them out of the box, they're ugly as hell. And I think it's time that we pimp my axe a little bit here. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all this black coating. I've got some super remover here. This is the brand I have. It's supposed to remove all kinds of gunk and paint and varnishes and all that stuff. So we'll coat this guy up real quick, let him sit for a little while, and then we'll come back and see if we can rub some off with this little brush here. But the last time I tried this on my Cold Steel Trailhawk, everything came off real well. So we'll give this a whirl. Alright, so I'm not sure you want to get this stuff on your hand, so we'll put on a rubber glove. Alright, so we'll dump a little bit of this on here. Kind of comes out like a jelly. And we'll just make sure everything is covered nicely. Sorry about my dog, guys. He really doesn't like being trapped inside while I'm outside. But he'll get all tangled up in my stuff if I just leave him roam around here. So he'll have to stay there. Hopefully he doesn't bark for long. Now you can see that. It's starting to come off even just by rubbing with my finger. This stuff works pretty well. Let's see if we can hang that over the edge. I might add a little bit more. All right. Alright, I'll let this hang over the side here for a little bit. We'll give it a few minutes and we'll come back and check it out later. And get rid of that glove. Alright, so we're going to start scrubbing this stuff up just to see how well it's going to come off. Alright guys, so I'm going to switch from a plastic brush to a metal brush. I think that's going to make the removal a little quicker. So let's see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep on going with this, and I'll come back a little bit later when it's cleaned up. Alright, so as you can see here, got it all cleaned up. Got a few dings on here that we could take this opportunity now to clean up with a file. But for the most part, it's all cleared off. You can see here they've kind of hit it with a sandblaster or something, and then you see where the heat treat line is. But this is like really textured here. So I think what I might do is I might put that on the sander nice and gently with some water dips from time to time to see if we could smooth that out a little bit. Just clean it up. Alright, so I got it set up here on the table. And I'm going to see if I could remove that texturing there with just my file. I think it might even work a little bit quicker. Then after that we can finish off with some sandpaper and then maybe buff it out or something. I don't know what we'll do yet, but let's just see if we can get this done. Get this working with the file a little bit, clean it up, make it look nice. All right, I got a good chunk of it removed with the file and my belt sander. So I'm just going to keep on sanding this down just a tiny little bit. You can see it's got some sander marks in there. We're going to see if we can get rid of some of these and clean it up just a little bit more. And then we're going to work on the handle a little bit and then maybe do some burning. Give you a quick look at where we're at so far. We got our head all all sanded down, all that gunk's removed off there, and the handle's all cleaned up. So I'm thinking now it would be pretty cool if I can get my logo burnt in, one on each side, and then maybe ATO for Adventure Time Outdoors. Might be pretty cool. So let's see if we can figure out a template for that, and then I'll start burning that in. You'll see on my phone here I have my my maple leaf. This was the template I used to make my logo from. So I'm gonna try to tape a piece of paper over there and trace this out perfectly, then cut it out and see if we can attach it to the handle and then burn it in. So let's give it a try. All right, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this or not, but there we go. See if we can. Well, I think that's gonna look pretty cool. Maybe I'll put it down here. Maybe I'll put it down here and put ATO up there. That'll be pretty cool. Well, alright, we're back outside. The rain has stopped. And I'll just give you a quick look at how we've done so far. I've got the maple leaf on there. I think I'm going to stop the burning for now, and we'll stain up the handle. I can always burn more into it whenever I feel like it. So let's just get this stained up, and then... So I'm going to let this dry up for a little bit, and we'll come back and check it out, and we'll see if it needs another coat. Guys, here we go. Just a little bit of work, pimping the axe today. Looks like it came out all right. Pretty happy with it. There you go, guys. I'll give you a quick close-up. Got a little bit of work left to do around here just to clean that up. And then on the other side, it's probably a little worse. But should have done the whole thing with my file. Would have been better. My maple leaves came out all right, I think. Not too bad. I'm not an artist, but I think it'll work out. And the handle looks much better, I think, anyway. I'll just have to get my hands on some leather so I can make myself a nice sheath to cover that up and go around, kind of minimalist looking sheath. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to have some fun pimping my axe today. The weather wasn't agreeing with me, so I decided to get a little bit of work done. I think it looks all right. I think it's a lot better than how it looked before. And the good thing about it is I can burn in some more stuff here at any time I want, and you know, really change the look of it. I just have to think of something cool to put on there, and then we'll go on from there. So good thing about this is kind of like you know, a work in progress at all times. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, get out and explore, and pimp your tools. It'll be fun.